Hi everyone, David here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back for another video. Welcome if it's your first time. Thanks for joining us. How are you doing? Doing okay? I'm doing okay. Well, spring has sprung in Osaka. The cherry blossoms are falling now as we speak. So it's getting a little bit warmer. That means Eurovision season is on us. It's coming very soon. I'm recording this kind of middle of April. So we've got about another month left. I know that's not normally the kind of thing I do on this channel, but it's something new. I have talked about Eurovision before. I did make a video about kind of speculating what Eurovision would be like if Japan made their version of it, because America have done a version before. So please check that out if you're interested. But if you don't know what Eurovision is, it's an annual music festival held in Europe, and the contestants are various countries throughout Europe and a few kind of neighbours and extra special guests, which we'll get to. And they are allowed to enter one original song. It's got to be less than, up to 3 minutes long, but otherwise you have pretty much free reign, any language, any genre, to perform what you want. As many as 6 people on stage, and you get a big mix really. You get different languages, different performance styles, you get culture, you get kind of big pop spectacle. And they perform in front of a live concert audience in a huge stadium, and also the viewers at home. It is available on all these national European networks, but also you can watch it on YouTube, which is what I do in Japan. I have to wake up at 4 AM to watch it, but never mind. So this year we've got 37 entrant countries. I'm going to go through all 37 of them. Hopefully this is not going to be a colossal video. I'm going to keep it fairly brief, only the noteworthy points I'm going to talk about. But this year, last year it was won by Nemo with his song The Code, representing Switzerland. So that means the host this year is Switzerland. So that's how it works. The host is the previous year's winner. So it's being held in Basel. I had to check how you pronounce that, which is a major city in Europe. I think it's kind of on the corner of Germany and France and Switzerland. I've been to the airport once before, but I haven't had the pleasure of the town itself. So yeah, 37 countries are coming there, including, like I said, some you would consider European normally. So countries like Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia are in there because they're in the EBU, European Broadcast Union Zone, and also Australia are also in there too. They've been taking part for about 10 years. They were invited as part of the Eurovision's 60th anniversary, I think. Oh, does that mean it's the 70th anniversary this year? I'm not sure, but anyway, this contest has a very long history. It's started in the 1950s, I think, so it's been running strong for almost 70 contests. The last time they went to Switzerland was in 1989 after Celine Dion won it. She was representing Switzerland. You don't have to be from that country to be a representative. Of course, Celine Dion's from French part of Canada, so she won it last time. Rumours flying of whether she's going to make an appearance at the contest or not. But other famous winners, we've had ABBA, we've had more recently Måneskin, who've blown up the international scene. So plenty of famous songs throughout Eurovision's lengthy history. So yeah, there we go. This contest will be held on the 13th, 15th and 17th of May. The first 2 dates are semi-finals, so they narrow down the entrance down to a final, I think 26 countries maybe. So 20 qualify from the semi-finals, 1 host qualifies, Switzerland, and also the big 5 automatically qualify. They are the countries that contribute the most to the running of the contest, and without them it would be difficult to host it. So that includes Italy, Spain, Germany, France and the United Kingdom. So we'll see those as well. That's probably information overload, so I'm going to get straight into commenting on things. People are being noisy outside. So I'm going to play a little clip there. Some of the countries have been copyright blocked, so I'm going to have to stop the audio on those, but I think it's only about 7 or 8 of those, so don't worry too much. You can check out the kind of compilation video at the end of, I'll put that in the comments, or you can watch the full playlist of music videos, and of course you can watch the actual contest in May through YouTube if you are outside Europe. I think you can probably watch it from anywhere, but there we go. So please like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. What did you think? What were your favorites? And also share this channel to all your friends. Also leave me a super like if you really like this video. I really appreciate that. That can give me some budget to expand this channel a bit. And also you can sign up to one of my membership levels to get some extra exclusive contents and other things. So please check that out. So, okay, I'm already 5 minutes in. I haven't seen a single song. So I'm gonna hand over, well, I'm not gonna hand over to myself. I'm gonna be here the whole time. I'm exhausted already. So we're gonna start off with Albania. Apologies if any of the artists are watching or any of the native speakers are watching. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of these names. So this is Skoda Electronic with Germ, I'm gonna say. So let's see what that looks like, okay? Okay, I enjoyed that. That was very Albania. They often send the sort of ethnic cultural entries, so that was a nice way to kick things off to something I wouldn't normally get a chance to hear. Yeah, I like that. It wasn't very electronic. I'm not sure where they get their name from, but it's got a bit of drama, a bit of interest. So yeah, enjoyed that. Okay, I'm going to give scores out of 10 to start with, and at the end I'll give you a bit of a roundup. So okay, solid 7 for that one. Nice job, Albania. Okay, so next we're going on to Armenia with Pag with Survivor. Okay, that was interesting. Very glam rock. It's kind of interesting turn for Armenia. The vocals are a little bit wobbly, so that was a live video I just saw, so I don't know how that's going to work on the night, but we got some concept going on. I'm not sure if it totally came off, but yeah, good for him. Let's give him a 6 for that one. Okay, thank you, Armenia. So next we've got Australia, special guests with Gojo and Milkshake Man. Okay, it sounds a bit dubious, so let's see what they come up with.
You can call me the Milkshake Man. I wanna shake and make the whole world dance. They drink my milk, call it.
Okay, I guess we've got our first novelty entry. I guess Australia were paying attention when Finland did well a few years ago with that Cha 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 song. Yeah, okay, it's fun, it's catchy, it's a little bit pornographic, I don't know. There's a lot of writhing going on, a lot of people drinking milk suggestively, so okay, well, I'm sure that's got some mileage in it, but yeah, whatever. Maybe I'm lactose intolerant today. Okay, Australia's getting 7, sorry. Okay, who's next? Then we've got Austria next, JJ and Wasted Love. Okay, I'm not sure what to make of that from Austria. Very operatic. It's kind of a bit boring at the start, to be honest. It was a lot of wonderful vocals, amazing, but yeah, I'm not sure where it was going. And then right at the end, it turned into a bit of a techno moment, so that was interesting. Interesting to see how they'll perform out on the stage. So, oh yeah, okay. Maybe that's a grower. I think I'm going to give another 7 out for this one. Sorry, that's 7 for Austria. Okay, what we got next? Azerbaijan now with Mama Gama and Run With You. Okay, interesting name. Let's see what they come up with. Okay, Azerbaijan was kind of interesting. The video was interesting, at least. The vocals were a little bit hard to... They were quite low in the mix, I think, so I don't know if that's going to be better in the performance. Yeah, kind of interesting. Nice beat to it, but not really in their glory days at the moment still. I'm going to give it a 7 again. I think I might too. Okay, 7 for Azerbaijan. Okay, next we're on to Belgium with Red Sebastian and Strobe Lights. Okay, sounds up tempo. Let's see what he comes up with.
Strobe lights, getting lost in your eyes, cotton candy haze.
Okay, good job, Belgium. Enjoyed that. That's a lot more up my alley. I think that's the first banger of the selection so far. If I can trust any country with kind of trance techno banger, then Belgium's high up on the list. So yeah, very nice job. There were a lot of bangers last year, so hopefully we'll get a few more this time. But yeah, I'm giving my first 8 for Belgium. Okay, good job. So let's go on to Croatia now with Marko Bosniak with Poison Cake. Okay, sounds interesting. Let's see what they come up with. Okay, I'm not sure what I thought about that. That young man's very intense, but I was kind of getting more like emo Spider-Man from that. But a bit of a departure from last year. They almost won it with another kind of crowd-pleasing banger. I'm not sure this is the one, but very intense. I'm sure the staging will be very interesting, but yeah, I'm not in the mood for cake this time. 6 points for Croatia, sorry. Cyprus next, we've got Theo Evan with Shh. So let's see what that's going to be. Okay, not sure what to make of that from Cyprus. Another banger, very high concept. Not sure what the video was really about, but yeah, maybe it'll be good on the night. Yeah, okay, not really doing anything too much for me. I'm going to give that a 7 as well. Okay, make a note of that. So Czechia's next with Adonks. I think it's like Adonis with an X in it. With Kiss Kiss Goodbye. Okay, let's see what they come up with. Okay, there's a lot of intense young men this time with their sudden, like very intense dance breaks in the middle. This wasn't really doing it for me really. Not really sure where it was going, but very interesting video. I don't know what's going on there. It's a lot of men this year, isn't it? What's going on? I think we've only had one female singer, so who knows what's going on. Yeah, whatever, 6 points for Czechia. Let's go to Denmark next with Sissel and Hallucination. Sounds intriguing. Okay, oh thank goodness for Denmark. They're really hit and miss usually, so I either really like them or really hate them. This year, I think it's a great year for them. It's a real kind of retro banger. I feel like I'm back in year 2000. Yeah, enjoyed that. Great vocals, absolutely awful costume. I hope they sort that out. But yeah, good job, Sissel. I'm going to give you 9 for that one. I just want to break up this set of 7s. Okay, so that's 10 songs down. Denmark definitely my favourite so far. So let's keep going on with Estonia. Tommy Cash with Espresso Macchiato. Okay, let's see. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Kind of ode to coffee in Italian by Estonia. I thought Tommy Cash was 2 people for a while there. I got totally fooled, but it seems to be 1 person with a bit of an identity crisis. Yeah, I know novelty songs can go either way, but I kind of enjoyed that. I think that might be a good one for the night. Kind of taking on the spirit of Europapa from last year. So hopefully that can get through and get a good result for Estonia. Okay, I'm going to give that an 8. I'll be happy with that. Finland next. Speaking of novelty songs from a few years ago, they had that big cha-cha-cha song. So now we've got Erika Wickman with Ich komme. Is anyone speaking their own languages this year? Okay, let's see what Finland come up with. Oh my goodness, that was a ride. Okay, Finland are still unhinged as they have been for the last few years. I enjoyed that a lot actually. That's a bit of a interesting performance as well. A lot of mic work. Let's say that. Please watch that video if you need to. And how big was that stadium? Is that for the national selection? I feel like all of Finland was in that stadium. Yeah, enjoyed that. Very charismatic, full of surprises, very interesting. Put a smile on my face, start to finish. So I'm giving that a 9. All the Nordic countries are doing well this year. So next we've got France. We've got Luan singing Maman. So I'm not imagining that's gonna be a banger, but let's see. Okay, what an insane performance for that song. It's kind of a sweet little French ballad, and it's in a massive stadium with fireworks going off, and she's suspended. It's like the Super Bowl or something. Yeah, the song's alright. I guess that'll be an earworm, but I'm not really getting anything huge at the moment. I know France are gagging for a win. They've been kind of in the running for the last few years now, so yeah, I hope they do well, but I'm not sure this is the one. Okay. Anyway, 7 points for France, I think. Now let's go on to Georgia. We've got Mariam Shengelia with Freedom. Okay, let's see. Okay, that was Georgia. Absolutely stunningly beautiful woman. She kind of reminds me of Danny Minogue, actually. I don't know why. Nice voice. Song's not really doing a lot for me. I'd like to see. I'm glad there's a bit of like a Georgian culture in there. I feel like we've had a lot of country's culture for a little while. Yeah, very nice, but yeah, not for me. Sorry. 6 points for that one. Germany is next. Let's go to who's this? Abdor and Tina and Bala or Bala. I'm not sure what that's going to be. So let's. Interesting from Germany. They've sent some real rotten ones recently. I'm not sure what I think of that. That was yeah, is Bala, by the way. The performance was a bit off. I don't know. This was the official video, so but it was a live performance. I don't know why they were miming, because they've got to do live performance in the actual thing. So I wonder how that's going to come across. I just felt a little bit low energy. I like the song actually. The tempo is nice, but actually the kind of repeating thing in the chorus is a little bit irritating actually. So I don't know, I could go either way. I might end up really liking this by the end. So yeah, 7 points for Germany today. Okay, next we've got Greece, Claudia and Asteromata. Okay, that was pretty heavy from Greece. But I do like how Greece often put their culture into all of their entries. So this one's a little bit heavy though, very intense feelings. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to pop off on the night, but no, I'm not saying everything has to be an up-tempo because I feel like that's what I've been leaning towards today, but I think, I don't think it quite has the impact that it needs in this one. So I did I don't know, I quite liked it. I'm going to give that a 7 as well. So let's move on to Iceland. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Vibe, maybe? Interesting spelling. And Roa. So, okay, let's see Iceland. Okay, Iceland are always kind of wild cards in this contest, so that was no exception. Yeah, it was nice. I kind of reminded me of Jedward and a bit of what was the Queen of the Kings, the Norway song from a few years ago. Yeah, interesting. Got that kind of old clubby sound to it. I think this might grow on me or completely put me off at some point. I'm not sure. But for now, I'm going to give it an 8. Another success for the Nordic countries. So next we've got Ireland, Emmy with Laika Party. Laika. Okay. Sounds like some Eastern European thing. Let's see what we get from Ireland.
She loves to fly. I hope like I never die and that she spins around us still.
Okay, I was going to say I thought Laika was the first dog in space, and yeah, apparently that's the theme of this song. Ireland have been trying and not really succeeding to get up their former glories of Eurovision champions, same as the UK. Looks like they've gone completely off book this time. That sounded like something from Swedish entries, Melody Festivalen. So interesting. I don't know how they got there, but I actually quite liked it. There was a nice key change at the end as well. Very almost sound like an Aqua song almost. So yeah, okay, enjoyed Ireland. So 8 points for them. Okay, let's move on to Israel, who are entering with Yuval Raphael. A New Day Will Rise. Okay, sounds a bit ominous, but let's see.
Life will go on. Everyone cries. Don't cry alone. Darkness
Okay, so that was Israel. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, of course, Israel's participation in the contest last year and this year is a bit of a fraught issue. And I think people are going to be reading into what the contents of the song means as well. So hopefully that's not going to be too controversial. She's a good vocalist, very good vocalist. The song doesn't really do anything particularly special for me, so whatever. 7 points for Israel, and let's move on to Italy. We've got Lucio Corsi with Volevo essere un duro. Sorry, I can't speak Italian, but let's see what Italy sounds like this year. Okay, well, that's totally bonkers video. I was just watching the full video. Yeah, Lucio is kind of an interesting character. I don't know how he got to his styling, but I thought he was really going to rock out. But it was quite a sweet little kind of rocky ballad. So I quite enjoyed that, really. I'm going to give okay, another 8 then. Italy get an 8. I'm sure they're bound to win it sooner or later. Well, finally we've reached at least halfway now. We've done 20. I need to get something to eat. Let's move on to Latvia now. We've got Tautumetas and Burman Laima. Okay, sorry Latvians if you can't understand me. Let's see what Latvia's got this year. Okay, that was quite sweet from Latvia. I don't know what language, well, I guess that was in Latvian, but it's quite difficult to make out the words. Very kind of ethereal, new agey, but quite positive and up tempo. Yeah, don't know what it is about, but very nice. I'm going to give that an 8 as well, because that's I'm in a bit of a new agey mood recently. I've been listening to some like old early 90s music. Okay, so next up, let's finish off the Baltics with Lithuania, Katarsis and Tavo Akis. I think that's how you pronounce that. Okay, so Lithuania next. Okay, I wasn't really buying what Lithuania were selling this year. A little bit kind of heavy and boring, and yeah, not really very exciting for me. Not my thing, sorry. 5 points for Lithuania. Now, we've got recent returnees Luxembourg next with Laura Thorne, La Poupée monte le son. Okay.
La poupée monte le son. Na 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 na. Retiens bien la leçon. Na 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 na. La poupée.
I quite enjoyed that. I wasn't really expecting it to be as much fun as that. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a sequel to that winning song from the 50s or 60s, whenever it was, the Poupée de Cire, Poupée de Son. There's definitely trying to make a link between that and this song. But nice, yeah, well performed. Kind of a fun, uncomplicated pop song. I think a lot of countries are trying a bit too much this year, so it was nice to just have a nice little performance. I'm going to give them an 8. That gave me a nice smile. Now, I haven't really heard of any of these songs before I'm watching it today. I've tried not to listen to any of them, but I've heard about Malta several times. They're to change their song a little bit, so it doesn't appear to be as rude as it is. So this is Mariana Kont. You can see where that was going with Serving. They had to change the title. Let's see what she's serving. Let's enjoy some Malta. Okay, well, that was kind of interesting little mini banger. I don't think it's serving quite what she thought she was serving. If you don't know the story, the EBU, the people in charge, said she had to change her song lyrics because she used her surname quite a lot, her surname being Kont, which, as you can imagine, sounds like other words. So if she's serving that, then that might not be good for a family audience. I don't know if that's thrown out some of the appeal, but I'm glad there's an interesting character in this year's lineup. Okay, I'm feeling generous. I'll give you an 8 for that one, Malta. So let's move on to Montenegro, who have been away for a little while. Now they're back with Nina Zizic, maybe. Dobro Došli. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. So here's Montenegro.
proti cię I zdrży se proti cię, nasmij se.
Okay, kind of what I expected from Montenegro, kind of big, let's say big Balkan ballad. I've got a soft spot for those. I kind of really like the styling in the video too. It's very kind of simple and cool and intense. So yeah, I enjoyed that. I don't know how it's going to fare in the contest because Montenegro haven't got the best track record, but yeah, I like that one. Give that a nice safe 7 for that one. Okay, let's move on to the Netherlands, who decided to come back even though they got disqualified last year, even though they had one of the contest favourites. So yeah, justice for Europapa. So we've got Claude here with C'est la vie. Okay, I'm not sure what to make of the Dutch entry this year. Very artistic. Sending a French song for a change, which is a bit unusual for them. Although I think the French might be fairly basic because I think it's most of the words I remember from being in high school. So yeah, it was interesting. Got a nice bit of tempo to it, but yeah, the performance was a little bit odd. The dancing was not really for me. Okay, 7. Sorry, Netherlands. Norway are up next. This is Kyle Alessandro with Lighter. Is that right? Okay, let's see what Norway have got. Okay, yeah, that wasn't really doing it for me from Norway. That's a shame. I really loved their one last year. Yeah, that didn't really light me on fire. I can just imagine the staging now. It's just gonna be pyro. It kind of feels like something Cyprus would send in a bit of an off year. Sorry, Cyprus, catching strays there. But yeah, another intense young man singing a intense emotional song with a dance routine. Yeah, that wasn't doing it for me. Sorry. I did musically, I quite liked it. Just the content's not really. Okay, you're getting off with a 7 this time. Okay, I'm getting tired now. If you're playing along at home, we've only got 10 songs left now. So we've got Poland next. I don't know how I'm going to pronounce this. Justina Stichkowska. Sorry, I'm very sorry out there with Gaja or Gaja. I'm not sure. Okay, Poland.
They call me God. I'm the love, I'm the life of all imagined.
Oh goodness me, Poland are really going for it this year. Yeah, the song was, I don't know, not really doing a lot for me, but the performance, they really just threw everything at that one. We've got, please change those dancers' costumes. That was, yeah, very strange. She got hoisted in the air for seemingly no reason. She went through a whole beginner's yoga book in about 30 seconds. Insane, yeah, incredible scenes in Warsaw. Not sure what to do with that. I'm going to give it 8 points just for sheer entertainment, just blowing my synapses out. Oh, okay, let's move on. Probably a big change of pace from Portugal with Napa and Descolado. Okay. Okay, that was Portugal. It's not often that a 3-minute song sounds long, but here we are. Didn't really get much from that. It's got quite nice pajamas, I suppose that's it. Style was a bit, not really my thing, a little bit boring. He looked very pleased with himself though, so all power to him. Okay, 5 points for Portugal, sorry. Okay, oh wow, San Marino next. One of the physically smallest competitor countries. They've got Gabri Ponte with Tutta l'Italia. Is this from San Marino? I'm not sure, but let's enjoy that one.
Tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia. Tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia. Lasciateci.
Okay, very Italian sounding entry from San Marino there. Of course, San Marino is completely surrounded by Italy, so that's maybe no surprise, but it's a little bit on the nose. As recently, San Marino have become kind of a last chance saloon for everybody else who wants to enter Eurovision but can't do it in their own country, so I think that's what's happened this year. Yeah, it's not bad. I wrote down 7 marks, but I think I've upgraded it to an 8 because it's got a nice catchy chorus. So I just hope they bring back Valentina or Senate sometime soon. We're waiting. Okay, almost getting near the end now. We're on Serbia now with Prink and Mila. Okay. Okay, I guess Serbia are doing the big Balkan ballad thing again this year. Yeah, it's quite impactful, especially the kind of moments of quiet. I think that'll work really well on the in the performance. So yeah, not bad. Give that a 7 for Serbia. Let's stay in the Balkans now. Let's do Slovenia next. We've got Klemin, and how much time do we have left? It's a good question.
But you were always determined to try. How much time do we have left together?
Very interesting. I wasn't sure what this song was going to be about, but it's a very kind of autobiographical song about his wife's diagnosis about an incurable disease that luckily has a happy ending. Yeah, the lyrics were very on the nose. It's just basically saying what he's thinking directly, so not really a lot of kind of hidden meaning, but it's kind of captivating a little bit. You know, I was really sort of drawn into that. It's quite a simple song as well. Yeah, okay, I enjoyed that. Not sure how well it's going to do on the night or not. I have no idea. It's a bit of a wild card, I think. I'll give it an 8 though. Good. Okay, thank you, Slovenia. Let's try Spain next. Melody with Esa Diva. Okay, well, there's nothing quite like a Spanish banger, and she's really got her bangers out this time. I think they're still reeling from not winning with Slow-Mo a few years ago, which is absolutely fantastic. This is really good. I enjoy this a lot. Great beat to it, and it's got great vocals. I don't know, what more can I ask for? I'm gonna have to give that a 9. Well done, Spain. You're on a good roll at the moment. I really like last year's one as well, actually. But okay. Well, we're getting near the end now. We've got Sweden now, who are the joint champions of Eurovision with, is it 6 or 7 wins, I think, along with Ireland. So they've unusually sent a Swedish language song called by a group called Kai. It's Bala Bata Bastu. Okay, so let's see how that is.
Yksi, kaksi, kolme, sauna.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting from Sweden. They usually kind of laser focus on winning and getting these very sophisticated looking pop songs. That was not what that was. Almost a novelty song, I guess. A bit of a sing-along kind of thing. I mean, that still might do pretty well. I mean, Croatia did pretty well with that sort of thing last year. Just not what I expected Sweden to come out with, especially with the first Swedish song for about 20 years or even longer. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was my favourite one. I did listen to the Melody Festival and songs this year, and I'm not sure that's the one I would have picked, but yeah, not bad. Fun for Europe, let's say. Okay, I'll give you an 8 for that. Okay, well done, Sweden. Oh, okay, last 3 now. We've made it to the host, Switzerland, with Zoe May. There's too many umlauts here. I don't know what's going on. And the song Voyage. Okay.
Tellement de poids. Si tu veux, je pars.
Okay, well that was Switzerland. I guess they're not hoping to win 2 years in a row. Is that too mean to say? It was quite a sweet song though. I like French always has a nice sound to it anyway. There was a really dramatic moment right in the middle of it. I don't know what was going on there, but then it just went back to normal. So a little bit of a strange song, but yeah, very sweet. Okay, 7 for Switzerland. Okay, last 2. We're on to Ukraine now, which is Ziffelblatt, Bird of Prey. Quite like that. It's very kind of light and airy and kind of, I don't know, positive. I'm not sure what the lyrics were, but yeah, probably something a bit heavier, given Ukraine's usual entries. But yeah, I enjoyed that. It was visually kind of interesting. I'm not sure about his top. It was a bit of a strange choice, but yeah, like that. So well done, Ukraine. Now, finally, and not intentionally, but more alphabetically, we've got to the final entry, which is the United Kingdom, my home entry. We've had a bit of a rough time of it recently. We did have a really good, second place result with what's his face, Sam Ryder, a few years ago, and that led us to us hosting it when Ukraine won. Obviously you can't host it in Ukraine at the moment, it's a bit dangerous, so we hosted it. So yeah, we've had a bit of a mixed record. Sometimes I feel like we're a bit hard done by, sometimes we kind of have it coming. Let's see what's going to happen this year. Okay, so this is Remember Monday with What the Hell Just Happened. Oh well, thank goodness the UK came through with a good one. I'm sure some people will hate that, but I liked it. Very positive and happy. There's a lot of heavy entries this year, so it's nice to finish with something a little bit more kind of cheery. The tempo is kind of all over the place. The chorus is a little bit slower, and then it's got a bit of a beat to it. I don't know what's going on, but it does kind of draw on our strong points. I think like Sam Ryder did. It's got a little bit of rock and roll in there somewhere. Yeah, okay, maybe I'm being biased. I think for a change, I'm going to give it a 9. So UK, good job, well done. Okay, finally, we made it. It's dark outside. I'm starving. My bum's gone to sleep. So what did you think of all those? Thanks for staying me all the way to the end. If you did, I've only got 4 songs here that had 9 out of 10. So we've got Denmark's Hallucination, Finland's Ich komme, Spain's Esa Diva, and also United Kingdom's What the Hell Just Happened. So I think out of all of those, I think Ich komme, Finland is my pick out of the litter. That's a really interesting performance. I'm looking forward to listening to that again. Maybe UK and Spain are in the other middle positions, and Denmark maybe 4th place for me. So what do you think? Did you agree with that? What did you think of all this stuff? I know you didn't see a lot of clips in here, and maybe you didn't even hear all of the audio. I had to block some stuff out. But definitely check those out. Let me know in the comments, what did you think? Which ones did you like? Did you agree with me? Keep it friendly though. I know some of the fans can be a bit rabid, so please be nice, otherwise that comment's going to be trashed. But please like this video, subscribe to the channel. What else? Leave a comment, like I said, share the channel with your friends, and give me a super like if you enjoyed all of this. And also, what's the last one? Join one of my membership levels. I'm going to be talking about Japan mostly on this channel, if you've just come here from the Eurovision recommendations. But if you're into Japan, then please check out my other videos too. But so yeah, let's get excited. 13th, 15th and 17th of May, we're going to have Eurovision party, and I hope you enjoyed it. So see you again, take care, and bye bye.